Hello everyone, I hope you have learned something about the user interface of Prezi. So now I will introduce you how to create a new customized slice. You can click here, and when you click here they give you three options: create video, create design, and create presentation. Here I just need to create a slide, so I click design. When you click design, they will show you so many templates on the screen, and for the white screen here, you can click on and then edit yourself, or you can choose many items from the categories on your left. For example, like designs for videos. You can also design for slides, templates, and templates for reports, for dashboards, for charts, for maps, posters, and social media posts, and then email headers. You can also use YouTube some thumbnails here, but we will create customized size. When you click, they will give you the pop-up with the name of your slide. You can custom the size of your slides. We have many choices for your customization, and we have the size, width, and height of your slide, and we need to tick public instead of private because you need to unlock feature. So now I will name the slides customization initial, I think, step. Then you can click create design. Here is the interface for a slide design. You can see we have a top taskbar with many features, and here we can create new project in my design, save, copy, paste, select on. And on the right you can make it full screen, or you can share your slide for other team members to edit, and you can also download your slides or just share your slides. On the left side there are the toolbars with text, chart, map, graphics, element, shape, and library. We have iteration also. For my library, they will store what you have created and save them. And here for iteration, we have two options: for media iteration and for data iteration. We can also integrate Prezi video or clip on YouTube or Vimeo or a link or iframe, but we need to upgrade here. We can also integrate Excel file here and all the types of files, but we need to upgrade. Here is the layout for your slides, and we can turn off the show overflow so that it will not display unnecessary items. Here you can also add mobile layout if you want your slide to be read on a mobile phone, and you can see it has different screen share for desktop and mobile here. And for read, you can open the read for your design, or you can just use Smart Guides. In my opinion, I use Smart Guides because it's more simple for me to design. Here on the right side we have some settings and pages. Pages relate to what you are doing on your page, and you can also setting your page here, or you can duplicate your page. If you click to setting, you will have many choices that you can add background or background color or accessibility. You name your page, And if you click on main settings below here, it will direct you to the main setting. For the main setting, we have palette and branding, but this function requires you to upgrade to premium account. So you can also resize your slides if you want, and you can also change the horn background of your slides. Many things here you can try and check. And if you need to reset, you just click the reset to palette default. For viewer experience, it's not necessary for you to check all of them because you don't need this. For accessibility, you can change your slides into some available languages. Here, like many languages. And for watermark, you can put a logo of yourself to your slides, but you need to upgrade your account, or it will just use Prezi logo to your slide. Again, animation overview that shows you so many animations that you have added. So, and for here you can duplicate your slides easily. And you can also resize your slide for easier to look at it. And you can also add more pages for your slides. Yeah, for example, like this, we have 2 slides here. So that is all for the user. So you have learned how to create a customer site. So now we will add text for our slide. First, we delete this paper 2 first, so that we can just work for paper 1. First of all, we click add text, and then they give you many choices to make headers, to make tables, etc. Now I create a header. Here you can see this is the text sections, and you have many choices to get your text settings. Like you can design your size of the text, you can design transparency, you can add animation, change color, fonts, change bold, line height, etc. And you can also make list type and text transform. And you can also decor for text box, and you can even add link. Here I see that our slide, the text here will be aligned left, mid, and right, and top, and middle, and bottom. But I think we should just make it eye-catching. So I will make a little bit transparency and change some colors, like this. Then we move a little bit so that the text looks fixed. You can also increase the text box size, and when you increase, you see the width and the height on the right side also change. And if you change at the corner, it will change both width and height instead of just width or height. You can also rotate your text, and you can see rotation. So now I move up the transparency a little bit so that the text will look fine. And for everything else, I think it's good, so we do not need to adjust anymore. No need. So, and this is for fraction numbers, but I don't think it needs. So we can also make color fill for our text box, but it looks not very good, right? So we just make it none. And we can also add link for the text. Just put a link here, but here I don't need a link. So we can add animation. It's very special here. I can click here and add so many animation effects that I want, like zoom out left, or bounce. So many. So just click one, and here they allows you to adjust the duration and many things else. You can change to another effect, and you can change the duration, the delay, or the distance of the text, and you can see in the review like that. And here we usually choose ones when visible, or always on scroll into view. It's similar to PowerPoint presentation when you make a click, or it will automatically play or something like that. Here I just choose once when visible. We don't need always or on scroll to view. Yeah, just once when visible is good. Here when we say animation overview, we have one text that has animation here. Yeah, so that's on for how to create a text and to add animation for your text. And I hope you can do this because it's easy, and see you in the next step working with charts. So, and in the next step we will work with charts. So you can see here, add charts here. So I will change the text to working with charts. Right, and I can make the box a little bit larger like this, and then I will add some charts here. So there are many charts you can choose, but I like this one. You can click insert, and then it will give you the chart here. You can just move it down a little bit. Just use your left mouse click and hold your left mouse click to move it, as well as to resize your chart in the corner or on edge. It's up to you. And here we also have some properties like transparency and the size of your chart, quite similar to text, right? And you can also add animation for your charts. Here we have the new point, chart properties. For for animation, I just click one, okay, just for eye catching, and yeah, so now we can also see that animation, we also have the same properties like we do with text. We can also adjust many things. Yes, the same as adding text, you see. And for chart properties, this is a new part. We have aggregate data. If you turn it on, every data will be like just aggregated. And if you make accumulate values, yeah, it's just one linear lines. We just turn off these two so that we can see specific information. You can also turn on the values here. Yeah, and for smooth curves, it will turn on. Yeah, we will see that the line becomes curves. It looks more beautiful, right? And so poise, if we show poise, it can be clear for our chart. We can also turn on or turn off these properties. Yeah, like this, you can see. And so poise. So for downloadable data, if you turn it on, that means people can download your database. And for animate, if you turn it off, it just appear, it has no animation. But if you turn on, it has animation and it makes dynamic. For this part, you just put it turn off, because turn off or turn on doesn't affect much. For color, you can also change the color of your data like this. Here we have 4 colors for 4 data. You can also add the outline or make some adjustment. We have many adjustments here that you can find yourself when you try Prezi. We have a menu with strokes, that means the outline. We have axis and read. Yeah, this I think we just keep these properties default because it looks good now. Yeah, for just x and y, that means give you the x axis and the y axis, both of them. And for time format, I think just auto and everything else. For fonts, you can change fonts or change font color and change font size, etc. But I think these adjustments are not necessary because it looks good now, right? And for legend here, we can have legend or we can turn it off. Yeah, you can see, turn it off and turn on. We have legend. And we can choose happens on the bottom or top on show tooltip. When you click show tooltip, you can see that when we move to the point, we can see as additional information. If you turn it off, you cannot see anything more, right? And for data format, I just keep it default because I think we don't need to change it much. Yeah, I cannot see anything changes much here. So if you have your own reason to change the data format, you should do it. Hello again. And now we will move to another part that is working with maps. So I add one more page and I make titles working with maps. So and I add some animation. Yeah, and I change duration, I change the distance. And I can also change the color of the text, and anything else is good. So I don't need to change anything more. Yeah, so transparency a little bit, and here we can add map. When you click here, it will provide you many types of map, a lot of maps here that you can use, but I will use this map. Yeah, as you see, when we add, they have a map is on the screen here, and you can see the data is marked from 0 to 10, and we also can change the size and the animation of the map if you like it. Yeah, just like this. And we have also the same settings as chart or text, and here we can edit our data. Yeah, here you can see the value from 0 to 10, right? And it's separated to group. You can change anything here. It's up to you. Yeah, and for like, yes, so I just check it, settings, and here you can put it into the my library. So now we look at map properties and animation. So I will just adjust duration and distance for animation to be good, and then I will move to map properties. So here we have a map type. Here area map or icon map. You can see for icon map, let's just give you some icons. They don't give you the whole scales of the map, and when you click on the icon, it will give you spread out. You can also zoom in or zoom out, but I prefer area map. So like this is easier to look. And for the style we have heat map. That means it goes from the least important to the most important. If we choose group, so it will show you depending on the group you have created before. Here we have 4 groups and individual like this. Oops, it looks complicated. Okay, so hit the map. Just hit map is good because we can see clearly the map. You can also to auto zoom, so the map will be zoomed in to fit in the slide. You can also turn on labels. Yeah, like this. When you turn on labels, you can see the name of the countries, right? Hide missing areas. I think we don't need this, but if you want, you can also turn it on. Missing areas, that means the areas that have been met. For tile layer, it looks like this, like a satellite map, but it doesn't look good, so just turn off. And flat, yeah, for flat it's also it's not so nice, so we just turn it on here. If you want your slide to be read on a mobile phone and zoom control, we should turn it on, so when you zoom it can be controlled, not over zooming or under zooming. For example, like this, you just turn it on and then it just control your map into the middle, right? And here the same downloadable data. If you turn on, people can download your database, and this is not necessary. So, and for the outline width, that is the separate line or the border line between the countries. If you increase, yeah, the outline, you can see that the border will become bigger. The space will become bigger. And map region opacity, and map outline opacity. Yeah, you can see if we adjust them, yeah, like this, and just like this, yeah. And for the map outline, the same, yeah. So turn it low, it looks like this, and if you turn it higher, it looks more separated. So these are the main properties of map. And now we move to color. Yeah, so we just, if we click use one color, that means they just give us one colors only, and it doesn't look very good, and we cannot see clearly the separated areas, so we need to turn it off. And then we move to change colors for low value areas and high value areas. Low value with low colors, light colors, and high value with dark color, right? And we also don't need to change the map outline color because, yeah, like this, it doesn't look good, so just keep it white. So because our background is white. And we should check automatic contrast so that we can see clearly between colors. And we can also manual our strokes, yeah, like this. Yeah, but it's not very necessary, right? Just automatic contrast is fine. Yeah, like this. And for +1 value, okay, so for +1 value here, we can choose to show the colors as in the value that we want. So we have value from 1 to 10, so we can just filter that we need to see the countries with value 5 to 10, and that we can make it like this. and then just the country with 5 and 10 in values can be colors. Yeah, right, like this. Or if we turn it off on, so we can see many countries. Heat map spectrums, I think this is not very necessary because it doesn't affect our slides much. So just keep it as default. And for fonts you can also change font size and change font colors and many things else, but I think the map looks fine now, so we don't need to change. We can change tabs, legend, values and labels, many things here, but I think I will keep it default. And if you need to reset, you can click reset. And for like the legend here, you can choose to turn up the legend or turn on the legend. You can turn up to show values or not showing the values. It's up to you, but I think we should turn it on so that we can see the values and the legend at the same time. It's easier for us to understand the map. And we can choose to for the legend to appear on the bottom or top or something like that. We can also make a title for the legend like this, and low value and high value we can name for it. Right? Low and high. And also tooltips, the same as charts. You can show values, show group names, show tooltips. For data format, it's up to you if you want to adjust, but I will keep it default. So, and that is on for working with maps. So the next we will work with graphics. Hello again. So now we will work with graphics. So first of all, I will add one more page to work with graphics, and I will add the title as usual. Yeah, working with graphics, and I make color change, I make transparency, and I make animation, the same as I have done. And here we can add graphics, icons, images, stickers, a video cover, GIFs, or flags. But here I just use icons, image, and video covers because it looks good. So we have many icons here that you can choose from. So I think I will choose like let me see. Okay, so this one, yes, books, right? And we can also resize the book, right, and make it transparent and animation. Yeah, the same to text, right? So I will resize the book to smaller size here, and then I can like change some color, or I can make it like add some image here. Yeah, for example, I make some image. We have already have some image, or we can upload our own image here. So I choose insert. Yeah, this image. We can also resize our image if we like, and we can also send it like backward or send it to back so that it will happen behind the icon that we already done. And we can have many options that we can do here. Add callout, add link, export, log, copy, send. Okay, send back. So you can see that now the icons of book appears in front, right? And here we can make corner. You can resize it first, rotate and make corner radius like this. So yes, and we can also make transparency for our image. We can add animation and tooltip and add link, right? For add corner, we need to upgrade the account. So now we can crop it. Yeah, we just crop it like this. And when we So okay, yeah, so you can see it's already cropped. If you want to reset, you can click reset, and here apply mask. Yeah, so I will have some mask here. I can make it to the section I like, and then just put it right here, then click out. Yeah, so you will see our pictures becomes more illustrative, more attractive, right? So now I can change a little bit for the icon colors, like let me see. Okay, so this color is fine, right? Move it here, just like this. And so I need to add some like video clips if I like video covers. For stickers, it looks messy, so I don't like it. So just GIFs. Oh, GIFs is so messy too. And flags. Oh, but I don't need flags now. So just back. So just add video, right? Here we have some many video you can upload yourself, or you can use the template here. So now I just use the clock, right? Yeah, circle with circle and transparency. I make it transparency. Yeah, and I will move it to fix the screen and send to back, so that two others options like picture, image, and icon can appear in front. Yeah, so increase transparent like this. Yes, and for loop that means it will play again and again and again. Once, that means just plays once, and then your video stop. So in this case I will choose loop. No, once. When you choose show play and volume controls, you can see the control bars on the bottom of the video, right? Yeah, when you check it. And I will move to, if you turn it off, that means you will not see the control bar on the bottom anymore, right? Yeah, so I just check my video to loop. So welcome again. This is the last part of working with your slides. Now we will deal with elements and shape. But first I need to remove the book here. Yeah, it looks much better, right? So I will add one page more. And here we will work with elements and shapes. So I also make the title working with elements and shape, right? Yeah, and I just make it like more attractive. Yes, just move like this. And when we also change transparency and color and add animation, etc. So now we can add elements and shape, right? So first, when we add elements, they give you many types of elements that you can add to your slide. Here I will try some. Okay, timelines, for example. So yeah, I can choose any style that I like. So I will make it like here. Yeah. Oh, so it's so like so wide, so we cannot use it, but can make it smaller. But when we make it smaller like this, we cannot see the text very clearly, right? So I need to change. So I change to note. Oh, note is not good, right? Not very attractive. So how about image blocks? Yes, image block is quite good here. We have many types of image blocks here. Yeah, for example, this one, right? So I will make it around and around. So I move it around here. Yeah, and one more thing you can see, so I will delete it first, right? Because it's not attractive. So yeah, so you can see we can ungroup the elements. When we ungroup, we just have like image and text as usual. It's not very special, right? Yeah. So we can now just select on, right? And then make it and then group them, like select on and group objects here, and then we can have one object for one animation. All right, so I move it a little bit here. Yes, yes, this looks good now. So I still like to add something more. So I can make a list, maybe gallery, no. So timelines again. So but in this case, at this time I will make a timeline, yeah, like vertical timeline like this. It looks more appropriate for this slide, right? It's just an example for you, right? So we can also add shapes if we like. But yeah, like I can add the circle here and can make fill color and border colors. Yeah, so now I change a little bit. Okay. Transparency increase. Yes, exactly. So now we can see it's quite like balanced for your size, right? So it looks quite good now. So I think it's good now. So maybe we don't need to add anything more, right? So for my library here, it will store what you will save. Now you have not saved anything, so it has nothing here. But if you to ask like this, to make it here and click here, that means you will add this template into your my library. So you see my library now, it has your template here, right? And you can use my library so that you can use for the templates that you like. You can just pick it out, yeah. So to put out, and it's good. So now I will make one more page to test if my library can work. Yeah, so it really works, right? Just move it here, and yeah. So I just change something, just move a little bit, and then for add iteration, we can add anything we like here, just link or video or Excel file, etc. Yeah, but some iterations need to be upgraded, right? Yeah, for example, yeah, when you click on Excel file, it will get you to upload the file on your drive, or you just add the link, yes, or add the YouTube, just paste the YouTube link here and close. Okay, so but just an introduction, so we don't need to have these things for our slides now. So I make a little bit change. So I will change here, yeah, make it ungroup so that I can change the text here. This is the end, okay, and then I can make some like description, yeah, like you can do it, something like that. Okay, you can make it. Okay, so yeah, you can move the picture in the section that you like.